It's 4 in the morning when Father Spyridon calls the faithful to prayer. He's often alone in the little chapel, but he still wants the people in the valley below to hear the bells.
I decided early on to become a priest and then a celibate monk. Since then, I have lived a fulfilling life filled with spiritual joy.
The monastery of the Virgin Mary on Amorgos has clung to a cliff 300 meters above sea level since the Middle Ages. Today it remains a pilgrimage site for visitors from Greece and abroad. But the monastery and Father Spyridon are especially important to the 2,000 islanders here.
The monastery provides a valuable service to Amorgos and the surrounding islands. We take on clerical and pastoral duties, especially on the islands where there are no priests. For many festivals and celebrations, a monk just has to be present.
An icon of the Virgin Mary. Time and again, the island's villagers are drawn here to visit the monks.
I don't know why, but on Amorgos, people still go to church and fast. Mainly because of the monastery. Easter is especially popular.
Either you see it as a really important site, or you are truly a believer and you like to come here to pray. It's either way is a very important part of our lives.
Spyridon entered the monastery when he was 18. Now over 70, he is one of only 2 monks left, with no successors in sight. Surveys have shown that faith plays an ever smaller role in the lives of young people, and Greece is no different. But the monk has not given up hope.
They will come. When our time is up, the Virgin Mary will send them. She always helps. Despite all the problems, we don't despair because God is with us. We just have to do our duty to the best of our knowledge and belief.
In this tiny kitchen, Father Spyridon prepares whatever the monastery's lands have to offer. Here, too, guests from all over the world are welcome. With no television or internet, this is how the monks hear the latest news. But Spyridon never feels alone up here.
Our departed brothers are waiting for us in heaven and are still with us in spirit. Life in the monastery goes on. Our duty is to celebrate Mass every morning and every evening. We don't need a group. We can do that alone, too.
But every now and then, Father Spyridon is drawn back to the villages of his home island. First, down some stone steps, and then in the monastery's car. He announces his arrival on the road since there is no reception in the cloister. In the villages, he is often awaited eagerly, at least by the elderly. Like many Aegean islands, Amorgos is suffering from an exodus of young people to urban centers. The islanders fear that one day, with the passing of the last monk, their sense of community and the income from tourists will disappear as well.
The truth is that the monastery attracts visitors to our island. The place means everything to us.
Father Spyridon attends weddings, baptisms, and funerals. As usual, he departs bearing gifts for the monastery from locals, and something to drink. The islanders know the monk likes to celebrate.
I'm a sociable person. My community is important to me. I don't want to live like a hermit in a cave.
But mostly, the Amorgians hear stories from Spyridon about life in the monastery, stories that give them hope.
I've met people with physical disabilities who climb the steep path supported by others, even blind people. Their longing leads them to me, and they cry out for the Virgin Mary. And then they're overcome. And I'm reminded of the devotion and piety that led these people to the monastery.
But after a few hours, Father Spyridon is happy to be back home, looking down on the world from above, from his cliffside monastery, where he is closest to the heavens above Amorgos.